Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This here's Porty's Garage. On today's episode, we're here at Mix in the driveway at night, and we've got a new product from one of our sponsors, LED Factory Mart. We're gonna put the Raptor lights on Mix 2023 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road. So let's take a look and see what we got in the package.
All right, so here we are washed out with some lights here. You can see half my face is lit up like a Christmas tree. But let's see what we got here. We've got LED Factory Mart. Let's open this up. Let's see what we got inside. So, oh, look at that. First, we've got some stickers there. Don't touch my car. I like that. Factory Mart, I like that. All right, what else we got in the box here? Looks like we've got some support. You got different club members. You got a bunch of QRS codes that we can use to contact for help with different. You got Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, and different other Facebook there. We've got some instructions which show the different parts and pieces here, where the Raptor lights go, how to install, where to connect with fuses, and how to ground it off there. So that looks pretty simple. So what do we got in the box?
Oh, here we go.
We've got a wiring harness for the 4 Raptor lights. We've got the ground and a connection in the back. We've got the Raptor lights themselves with the connectors that go in the back here. I like that. So we've got 4 of those, and then, which we've got to figure out here, we've got 2 different size fuses, 2 different connections. We'll see how that goes. And they look like they've got some heat shrink on there. So when we connect them together and crimp, I'm gonna look. If we need more heat shrink, I've got some here. Got my old man glasses because I can't read fuse numbers anymore. And depending on how we're going to get this cable up into the fuse box, I may drill 1 hole in silicone there. So let's get this off the hood here, and let's work on getting these Raptor lights installed.
Woo!
I can see it already.
Gonna look sweet.
All right, so I've got a couple of lights here. I want to show you something we found here. So if you look at, the first thing you do is you pick the locations, you confirm that with the outside of the truck. So we've got that here, 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 and here. So before we move on, look the difference. This is all open. This is open this side. We got a little curve for the radar, opposite curve for the radar, and then all open again. So let's look at 2 of these. These go in the center. You can see the cut that's going to fit along the radar. This one does not have the cut. So there's 2 of these for the outside, and then you've got mirror image for the inside too. So I'm going to take one of these square ones first. Let's see if I can get this to push in. I want to make sure I don't break any plastic, and knock the light in, and there we go. I can just center that. I'll get that locked in 1 second here. We should be good to go. So let me get these other ones set up with the proper curves. We'll get all 4 of them in, and then we'll work on running the wire with the connectors to the back. We've got the wiring harness. It's got the 4 connectors. They are going to go on the back of these units, and you can see a nipple there that this will connect to. So these, they come from a center point that you can, I want to start in the center, fan out, connect the 4 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip tie right where my hands are here, right onto my radar. There's a clip for the radar right there. Can you see it right there? So I'm going to clip it there. I'm going to feed it through. There's another wire for the radar right here. I'm going to clip it here, zip tie it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Then I'm going to run through. There's a gap here. I may zip tie around this, but then I'm going to run through this opening. See where my hand is here? You can see my fingers wiggling there. And you can see it's plenty long. It'll be coming up from down here. Ground connections right here. And then the fuse, we can talk about that in a minute, is going to be right, I think we are using this 15 right here, which should be for the low beams. If that doesn't work, we're going to be using, I believe it was this 15, which was for the fog lights. So I'd like to have it on a low beam so the lights are on all the time when I got a low beam. If that's doesn't operate correctly and it's high and low, then I'll put it on the fog lights and I just got to turn it on with the fog lights. Now, the only question we're going to have is, where'd the wire go? Right here. We've got to get this red wire into the fuse box. And I've got lit a nice seal. I'll show you in the back of this. See here how I've got this groove that keeps everything watertight? I do not want to disturb that. This box sits this way. I'm probably going to drill right here and then silicone that afterwards. So if I ever take these out, I can seal it again to make sure it's watertight. So that's our next steps. Let me work on getting these connected. I'll get a rough run. We'll get some zip ties on. We'll show you what we did, and then we'll work on the fuse and relay. Then it'll be time to test it. So give us a minute here. We've got these wires connected, 4 LED or Raptor lights in. You can see there, and there. If you look in here, we've got 2 wires going to this side, zip tied here. They split out, connect here. The center where they connected, you can see the main wire leaves here, zip tied to the radar sensor. The other 2 come up over here. Let me just show you quickly here the rubber gaskets that you have and see if you can hear the click. And it doesn't really click, but you can see it grabs right there. That's all it is for the connection. Zip tied here. Then the main wire comes through. I zip tied it to this section right here. Came through a gap here. Zip tied to this connection. Got a little excess going down on the bottom. Then we've got the ground right here connected to the ground. Next we got to work on putting the connection in, getting it through a box. I really don't want to drill a hole, but I think I'm drilling a hole there. I really don't want to mess with this gasket so that I can repair this if I need to. So let's get this set up. We are going to test the 15 mil or 15 amp low beam right here, and we will see if that works. And if it doesn't, we are going to hit the fog light, which is right there. Line's about here, about here. I want to be above that gap, so let's just drill right here. That was good, huh? All right.
Love those magnetic bits.
Well, it works. It works.
Let's see if that wire goes through now.
Yep. Oh, I might be able to get it. The smaller the hole, the better. The connector goes. Oh, there she. Wait. Bingo, bango. Look at that.
Right on.
Right there. Now, what I didn't do is, do I need the double fuse or the single fuse? Where's our light
I
at?
need that one.
This one?
Yep.
That's my guess too. And that is a 15. Let's grab the handy dandy puller. Oh, the light's being charged. So let's move this to the side. This guy right here. Oh no, we need the other one. See that?
Oh, there you go. LED Factory Mart prepared.
Ooh, we almost lost it. That's not going to fit in there, is it?
No.
Nope. It's going to go in my box. So if you look, fuse out of the car, there it is. Let me put this away. And this right there. And that should be it. We need to do some more testing because we put that on the what I thought was a fuse for the low beams. Nothing's on in the car and they're running. They look cool as shit, but I need to test different fuses. Let's try the fog lights. So the what is it, H high lamp low is not the correct fuse to use. We'll be back in a minute. So we showed you before, we connected it to the what we thought was the low beam, so that would be on when I have the low beams on, and it stayed on. So we thought, oh, let's get smart and let's connect it to the fog lights, so when I turn on the fog lights, they come on. That didn't work. They stayed on the whole time. So, you know, men typically don't like reading directions. We read the directions, and it tells you right here where to connect the dang thing. So we did connect it. You can see we used the fuse that it had, the extender right there, and that is the HLP right hand. So that's where it tells you to do it. We're all connected. Back up and see what's there. Oh, they're not on this time, are they?
They are not on.
Well, what if I...
And we have a winner.
Wait, and if I put the high beams?
Still good.
Oh, and if I turn them off and put the fog lights on?
Still works.
Oh, look at that. Fog lights off. Are they still there?
We got it.
So... maybe sometimes you really should read the directions. I hate doing it, but sometimes you need to. So they had it all laid out just for it, and we didn't follow it. We should have followed it. We would have been done in 10 minutes.
Hey, y'all, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks to our sponsor today, LED Factory Mart, for hooking us up with these Raptor lights for mixed Toyota Tacoma.
That's a 2023 Tacoma. Check out the discount code below, provided by LED Factory Mart. Go check out their website, see what other options they may have, what other vehicles they may be able to support. But look at these Raptor lights. That's going to look awesome driving down the road. So if you like the content, please make sure you like and subscribe to Porty's Garage. We'll catch you on the next one.